The gang of Neil McCauley, Robert De Niro, operating in Los Angeles and the suburbs, is based not only on the principles of strict discipline and careful preparation of crimes, but also on the old comradeship of its members, Chris Shikherlis, Val Kilmer, Michael Ceritto, Tom Sizemore, and Trejo, Danny Trejo. However, a well-planned raid on the collection car was almost thwarted due to a lack of restraint brought in by the recidivist Wayngro, Kevin Gage. Unnecessarily, he kills one guard, which forces the criminals to finish off the rest in cold blood. Ignoring the money, the bandits take only certain securities. Wayngro is sentenced, but by chance he manages to escape. A friend and intermediary of the gang, Jon Voight, considers it most profitable to sell the bonds received to their former owner, Zant, William Fichtner, a financial intermediary in the legalization of drug dollars, who will receive full compensation from the insurance company. In a telephone conversation, Nate offers Tom to get all the securities for 60% of the value. Zant agrees, but gives the command to kill those who encroached on his property. In a shootout, Zant's men are killed, and McCauley himself announces the verdict over the phone. The investigation of the attack on the bank machine is led by an experienced lieutenant from the homicide department, Vincent Hanna, Al Pacino. Using a network of informants, he goes on the trail of the McCauley criminal group and carefully waits for attempts to commit another crime for the motivated arrest of all gang members at once. Neil, thanks to his sources in the police, learns about the surveillance that has begun and offers his comrades to stop criminal fishing for an indefinite time. At the same time, he reports on the existing elaborate plan of a robbery on a bank with a guaranteed result of $13 million. Criminals decide to take a risk. At the same time, the film tells about the personal life of the main characters. The marriage, and not for the first time, of Lieutenant Hanna and his wife Justin, Diane Venora, is close to breaking up due to his painful professional responsibility and employment. Shikherlis' ludomania pushes his wife Charlene, Ashley Judd, to adultery. McCauley allows himself to become genuinely attached to Ida, Amy Brennan, who considers him an ordinary merchant. On the scheduled day, the bandits, with the exception of Trejo, who failed to get rid of the surveillance of Zant's people, who were led by Wayngro, raid the bank. At first, everything goes well for them. But Lieutenant Hanna, who received a signal from an anonymous source, later it turns out that it was Hugh Benny, Zant's assistant, about the robbery, manages to arrive at the bank with his group when the criminals are already leaving it. There is a shootout on the streets of the city. Ceritto is killed in it, Shikherlis is seriously injured, but McCauley takes him out of the fire. The two of them manage to escape with some of the stolen money. Leaving Chris with an illegal medic, Neil goes to Trejo, but finds him dying from wounds inflicted by Wayngro, collaborating with Zant. McCauley kills Zant. Neil goes to Ida and, partially opening up to her, persuades her to leave town with him. With money and forged documents prepared earlier, they go to the airport. Here the trap prepared by the lieutenant a little earlier is triggered. Some time ago, the police received information about the whereabouts of Wayngro, and Hanna, reasonably assuming that after Zant's murder, Wayngro would be McCauley's next target, organizes an ambush at the hotel where he settled. After some hesitation, McCauley goes to the hotel, fakes a fire and kills Wayngro. Lieutenant Hanna, who has almost lost hope of arresting the fugitive McCauley, receives information about his sudden appearance in an ambush, rushes to the hotel, and, after a short pursuit on the territory of the Los Angeles airport, fatally wounds Neil. Hanna holds McCauley's hand as he dies.